Hello grade 10s and welcome to this lesson on using assembly diagrams. We will look at words and pictures found in instruction manuals and assembly diagrams for unassembled furniture and electronics. Watching movies on DVD is a popular form of home entertainment. Knowing how to connect a DVD player is an essential skill to know in this electronic world in which we live. The cables are usually included with the DVD player, and they look like this. Connecting these two devices can be tricky. In order to make this easier, the manufacturers have color-coded the wires and plugs to help you connect the right wire to the correct plug. When you purchase the DVD player, it will come with a set of instructions on how to install the machine. These instructions will either be written or have diagrams. Let's read out these instructions. Step 1. Ensure that all the devices are unplugged from the power supply. Step 2. Holding the cable, you will notice there are 3 separate loose wires with male connectors on each end of the cable. Step 3. Take one end containing a red, a white, and a yellow wire and insert each wire in the corresponding color of the plugs on the DVD player. Step 4. Repeat step 3 with the other end of the cable and connect the wires to their corresponding fittings on the TV. Step 5. Plug in the power source of both the DVD player and television. Step 6. Insert the DVD disc, switch TV to AV setting, and enjoy your movie. Let's take a look at all the equipment we got with the DVD player. Here's the cable with the 3 plugs, one red, one white, and one yellow. The back of the DVD player has various colored plug sockets. Our devices are unplugged from the power source, and now we can plug in the cables to the back of the DVD player and the back of the TV. We have now completed steps 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we need to plug in the power and put in a DVD to test if it works. Sometimes we are asked to write assembly instructions. The secret to this is to make the instructions as clear as possible. Avoid using difficult words and keep the sentences short. The longer a sentence, the more confusing the instruction becomes. Let's take a look at the assembly instructions of a TV trolley. All the parts are listed on the back page of the manual. You should check that all the pieces are in the package before assembling the trolley. Let me read the assembly instructions out to you. Please read these assembly instructions prior to assembling. To avoid damage, assemble this unit on a non-abrasive surface. Example, a carpet. Make sure all bolts are tightly fastened before this unit is used. The first sentence is not really an assembly instruction and should rather be printed bold on the front page of the manual. The next sentence uses a word, non-abrasive, which sounds like some special surface. It is not an everyday word. They should rather change the sentence to read, to avoid damage, assemble this unit on a smooth, soft surface. Example, a carpet. Keep this in mind when you have to write your own instructions. The next section to understand is the part list. This is important when the installation instructions refer to a particular part. Pay attention especially to parts that may be very similar, such as the pointed screws marked F1 and F2. The next section is where the assembly directions are listed. Let's take a look. The parts used in step 1 are listed at the bottom of the diagram. This makes it easier for us to find the parts we need. Step 2 gives us a better idea of what the final product will look like. It gives comprehensive instructions on how to assemble the parts. When a long list of instructions is given like this, it's best to do each bullet point slowly and carefully. This way, we won't miss out an important step. The third step requires you to turn the structure upside down, and it is here that you use those special screws marked F1 and F2. Step 4 completes your installation. Remember to make sure that all the screws and bolts and nuts are tight. Your completed trolley should look like this. Having a good understanding of assembling various items is an important skill. Knowing how to do all the connections could save you a bit of money by doing them yourself. This brings us to the end of this lesson. Thank you for joining us, grade 10s. Remember to look at the tasks for this section in the Maps, Plans and Models tasks video. You will also be able to learn more on our website, www.mindset.co.za/learn. Goodbye.